A minute into overtime, you'll have a bad feeling. Your win condition is in cycle, and somehow that makes it worse. Because you already know it won't matter. Not now. Not when the answer is already in their hands. Not when the river is basically closed. There's no push, no surprises, just discipline. They don't pretend they're broke, they're cycling on purpose. Cheap cars, clean timing, no wasted movement. You're not waiting for a mistake, you're manufacturing one. It's about discipline, placing the right counter on the right tile at the right second, again and again, until the game narrows into tiny numbers. A single tap, a single tile, a spell you didn't want to cast. You fire it anyway. And in that tiny moment, 3 minutes of cartoon violence, Clash Royale teaches you something uncomfortably real. You didn't lose because you didn't have skills. You lost because you couldn't sit with uncertainty. The phrase is, all roads lead to Rome, meaning no matter where you start, you end up confronting the same center of power. Clash Royale is not Rome. It's a toilet break game with goblins. But weirdly, all roads lead here too. Because Clash Royale is a compressed life simulator with limited resources, fast decisions, and imperfect information. So today, I want to make a claim that sounds ridiculous until you feel it. Not because it's deep, but because it's honest. And it's honest in the way good systems are honest. It punishes denial, it rewards patience, and exposes your habit. Let's talk about the principles.
Got the DJ bump and the bass is funk. Tick tock, yeah, the time is up. Time to dance, time to turn it up. Got the DJ bump and bass is funk. Tick tick tock, tick 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 tock.
Here's when Clash Royale gets personal. Your deck is not just 8 cards. It's a declaration. This is how I solve my problems. Beat down players' belief in inevitability. Absorb hits now, win later. Control players' belief in restraint. Trade efficiently, deny value. Cycle player believes in precision, small advantages, repeatedly perfect plays. And everyone pretends it's flexible until the matchup exposes the truth. Every deck has weaknesses.
I'ma have to dig you down on some gangsta shit.
You can't cover everything. If you try, you become average at all of it. That's life. You can be creative and disciplined, ambitious and patient, social and selective. But you can't be everything at maximum intensity, all the time. A real identity contains trade-offs. So deck building teaches a brutal principle. Choosing a strategy means choosing what you'll be bad at, on purpose. That's maturity. Not, I have no weaknesses, but I know my weaknesses and I plan around them. Elixir is a budget. You start with a fixed income. Elixir generates at a steady rate. You can't negotiate it. You can't hustle for more. You can only decide how to spend it. That's life. Most people don't fail because they have no potential. They fail because their spending is emotional, not strategic. And the game literally shows you the cost. Leaking elixir is visible waste. You watch the bar hit 10, and then it keeps generating nothing. This is the cleanest metaphor for wasted time I've seen. If you don't choose how to spend your resources, your emotions will choose for you. And emotions are expensive. Clash Royale is small, but the principles inside it are everywhere. Resource management, positioning, adaptation, emotional control, identity, learning. That's why all roads lead here. Not because Clash Royale is the center of the universe, but because it's a tiny, brutal arena that reveals what you do under pressure. And life is just bigger arenas with softer graphics. So the next time you're at a 1-minute overtime, remember, you don't need the perfect play. Sometimes the win is not leaking your life just to feel in control. All roads lead to Clash Royale, because eventually, everything asks you the same question. What do you do when you don't know? Yeah, if you enjoyed this, subscribe. Bye.